Hello Zoli, welcome to our studio and thank you for accepting our invitation. Let's start with a short introduction. Could you please introduce yourself and Bishop Company briefly?
Okay, hi. So my name is Zoltán Kevei. I live in Szeged. We live in Szeged. Our company is in Szeged, which is a smaller town with like 170,000 citizens in south part of Hungary, closer to Serbian border. What we are really proud is that we have a very good university. I think it's probably the biggest university in Hungary with really strong computer and medical sciences. And that's where we have founded our company called Bishop & Co. And yeah, that's it.
Why did you start a software company in Szeged?
Okay, to be honest, to start it in Szeged, it wasn't my original idea. So back in 2006 and 2007, I used to live in Budapest. And I met in Budapest with a huge multinational software outsourcing company. And they were considering to open up a site in Szeged, in our hometown. And actually, we started to work together, and my responsibility was to open up the site from scratch. And I spent there 7.5 years, almost 8 years. And we have hired many hundreds of software engineers. And basically, based on those years, based on those experiences, I saw and I understood that it makes sense and there is a huge business potential in it. So that's why. And since the university I mentioned before is really strong in medical sciences, and not only in computer sciences, but medical sciences as well, our decision to turn towards digital life science and medical related projects was given by this. And so that's why. Originally, it wasn't my idea, but I just took it over.
Let's talk about a little bit more about Bishop Company. How would you describe Bishop Company's mission?
Previously in my career, there was a point when I needed to realize that if I need to spend majority of my life with working, it needs to be something that I love to do. So, and it's not only about financial success. If you would like to become successful, then you need to define success first. And if your life is only about money, then it's just not me. I just think a tiny bit different, and I think it's really important. There's an English saying, the owner of the culture is the CEO, and with this approach, with this mindset, what I just explained, we are trying to make our whole company. So basically, it's really important for us, not only for me, but for the whole company, to do something that makes you feel good as well. And we pretty much like to participate in successful projects. So we would like to help our customers, help our partners to be successful in their projects. I think this is the main goal. And because of it, I believe company culture is a really essence of our company. So we pretty much focus on company culture. And I believe that this is at least one thing that makes us a tiny bit different, or differs us from other companies.
Okay, I see. That's an awesome mission for a company, I think. What core services do you offer to your partners?
We could say software engineering, but it's way much more than that. So we work with even smaller companies, with rather startup companies, and also huge multinational S&P 500 companies. Sometimes our customers only know that they have some problems, but they don't know what the proper solution they are looking for. So we need to come in and help them to figure out the solutions as well, and figure out the potential solutions. and then obviously we can help in the implementation. Sometimes smaller companies need just a few. In some cases, our customers, sometimes they have their own core IT team, and we can just provide some team augmentation. So we can provide some experts, but in some cases they need an end-to-end solution. So then we can deliver not experience, but rather a software product and like an end product.
How do digital health projects differ from other domains? What unique skills and processes do these require?
Because these digital life science projects usually work with human interactions. Obviously, regulatory is way much more important than making any other softwares. I believe that this is key. And actually, to be honest, it's really important to mention that it's important for us as well. So working on financial projects probably doesn't give back that much emotionally to you than working on digital life science projects. Working on digital life science projects such as precision oncology projects give you a very good feeling that at the end of the day, when you just made something, actually you can commit to the society as well. So you can make people live longer and make people live a better life. And that's something really important, even for our colleagues and for us as well emotionally. And on the other, as I mentioned, I believe we need to pay way much more attention, and precision is really important, way much more important than in any other projects. Obviously, regulatory and industrial standards are really important as well. But other than that, it's just a feeling, and it's something really important, I believe.
What is about Bishop that makes international companies favor you over larger, more well-known companies?
I think flexibility and company culture. I think these are the two most important factors. Obviously, we've also learned the technology and the industrial standards at bigger companies. So we inherited those things from this. But as I mentioned before, company culture is really important for us. And this is what I can see. It becomes important for our customers as well. I believe someone can produce the best quality if that person likes what they are doing, what he is doing. And I think it's called passion. Mm-hmm. And it's really important. It's very nice to see when an S&P 500 multinational company's top manager is coming back to me and asking me that, hey Zoli, how come that exactly the same people are working on the project what you've started it like 4 years ago, and explaining me that they're suffering from IT people leaving their companies in every 6 months. And my answer is company culture. We are pretty much focusing on our colleagues as well. And it's really important for us to make them happy as well. And I think, actually, I can see it coming back in end product quality. So quality is not only coming from standards and regulatory. Quality is coming from passion as well. And I think, that's the right answer. And obviously, we can be way much more flexible than huge companies, even though we can provide the same quality on the technology side. And at the end of the day, I don't like to mention that. I don't like to win a project with price tag. Mm-hmm. We don't want to become the cheapest or the cheap company. I don't believe we are cheap, but yeah, sometimes price tag can be an important factor as well, and I believe we can be good in that as well.
Okay, I see. So, as you said, passion, motivation, and flexibility over the money is the important.
Yeah, I think you've quite well collected these.
In a world increasingly driven by AI, what values and qualities set your engineers apart?
I think it's again company culture. So we work with people for people, and the human factor is really important. And I think you need to keep it in mind. AI is a tool. AI is probably a weapon to be able to achieve your goals faster and to achieve your customer's goal faster. But you need to keep it in mind that end users are going to be human for sure for long period, and you need to keep it in mind. And I think it's mentality, and it's also a cultural thing that basically the way you are handling your employees and your colleagues is the way they are going to handle their daily work and the customer actually, so and their project. So we believe if we are handling our colleagues in a nice way, then they're way much more pleased with the customers and product as well, and that results in quality at the end of the day again.
Yeah, it's a difficult problem for any other companies that uses AI, that human touch is in the end of the procession always. What advice do you offer companies seeking to integrate AI without losing sight of their teams and culture?
I would suggest to read a lot, to learn a lot. Yeah, education is a really important factor, and actually, yeah, the world is changing. It's not only so when we're looking at on the AI services that are raising these days, and actually these are forming the world really fast on a really rapid pace. You need to spend more time on education and learning, and figuring out the best services and figuring out the best solutions to your own problems and the upcoming problems. I believe it requires more time in investigation and learning, because the implementation is going to be really rapid and it's going to speed up really fast. So I probably would say that business analysis and analyzing the problems are becoming more important by time. And this is how I believe you can be prepared for implementing the most advanced AI technologies.
So don't be afraid to experience and in just some cases to fail and try again.
Yes, failing is actually a really good lesson. I probably would say that, yeah, you need to allocate resources for figuring out the best solution. And yes, you probably need to let yourself to fail and go into dead-end streets as well. Sometimes, yeah, we need to turn back and start it again.
Yes, that's a good advice, not for just businesses, but for whole life. In a field that often leans data and efficiency, how do you maintain personal, human touch in your client and candidate relationships?
Communication is always key, and it was always the most important factor, what I believe, or one of the most important factors. And unfortunately, this is what I saw, that IT companies are not really good in this. IT companies are not particularly good in communication. But since you're still working with people, Even if you were talking to a huge multinational company's representative, it's a human, and he or she communicates on your language, and human interactions are really important. Communication is really important, and I think, yeah, you need to keep focus on that one.
Okay, I see. How do you see Hungary's role in broader European or global tech and innovation landscape?
What I can see, and based on my experience, technology-wise, Hungarian engineers are really good. Communication-wise, are really good as well. I think we are doing great. I think we are doing good. In Europe, I believe Hungary is a sweet spot of technology. Education on computer sciences traditionally used to be really strong, and I believe the openness is really important as well. So I believe we are in a really good situation. So yeah, I think we are in a good place. I think we're doing great. I mean, not Bishop & Co., but Hungarian software companies and Hungarian software engineers overall, globally in the world. I think we're really good.
Okay, thank you. Let's talk about a bit about the future. What is your future plans with Bishop Company?
So we have long-term engagements with our partners and customers. So we have projects with a lifespan of a few years, even up to 10 years. So we're working with, actually it's a really important thing that we're still working with our really first customer. It's about 10 years right now. And obviously you can achieve this only if they are still satisfied with your services. And we are really proud of this. We're working in a model where basically you're working for many years with the customer, and it's not like we're making some projects. We're making websites for them, and they're going away, and we need to acquire new customers. We're working with them for long term, and this is what we would like to keep doing. This is what we would like to continue. So we would like to have some other new customers as well. We would like to establish a few new long-term relationships with new prospects. But to be honest, we're not planning to double the company size or the revenue every year. So as I mentioned before, if you're trying to be successful, you need to define success first, and our success is not financial only. So we are not about doubling our numbers every year or annually. We rather would like to stay participating in successful projects and keep making our customers happy. If we can grow, then we are happy. If we can just keep making our customers satisfied without growing, then I think we are fine too.
Okay, thank you so much, and I wish you success in your definition, and thank you for giving us this insight and advices, and thank you so much.
Thank you.